Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Unseen Shrike and I don't know if you've all noticed today, but we have renamed the channel to DOW Stronghold. Alright, now, still don't see any comments on the videos. I'm watching you people watch the videos. I'd like to see some comments. How do you feel about the new name? Yes, no, maybe so. Talk to my editor. Apparently we can change the title of the video of the channel, excuse my French, as many times. Give me some feedback. How do we feel? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to DOW Stronghold. DOW Stronghold. It's your host again, Unseen Shrike, and today we have a 1v1. Let me load us into the game. Mr. Editor, if you could block all this out, you'd be a damn hero. We have a 1v1 coming up on Battle Marshes between Chaos, our player Vincent, versus the Imperial Guard on Team 2, Rectangle, Geometry main. Alright, so we're just going to go with Geometry versus Vincent. Again, Battle Marshes, we already covered this map. 2 strong lanes, nice middle terrain for jump troops. We have Imperial Guard opening up Infantry Command versus and a Plasma Generator. It's hotly debated whether you want to open up and build the generator first, because you can build Imperial Guardsmen out of the HQ. The only thing you're going to get out of this Infantry Command is more pop cap and your commander unit. So it's debated. It depends on where and what you're doing, who you're versing. This Infantry Command positioning is also huge. You can garrison troops in it, so if you were to put this Infantry Command a little bit closer here, you're basically blocking off this whole choke point when you garrison units in it. We see some cheeky scouting coming out from Vincent. Very interesting. Did he want to rush a turret? This was a lucky guess from Geometry. And here we go. We covered this in our previous video. We have Power Generator, Chaos Armory, Mass Cultists. So we're going to see grenade launchers coming out. Imperial Guard can counter this with their own grenade launchers. So we have Chaos expanding out here, doing its thing. A lot of points on this map. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4 of them pretty safely. So this is a nice eco map. Like generally we see nice battles. I did cast a battle. It was about 30 minutes long with a stalemate. Everybody stood there, played upgrade game. We like to see wars. It's Dawn of War, okay? Dawn of War Stronghold. We want to see big battles. So we see everybody kind of settling in. So I don't see the commander yet. He's running over here. Excuse my French. So he's harassing with this. He's going for the priest. Imperial Guard commander is interesting because you can choose and spec his squad differently. You can get the priest for 90-40. So he is a little bit more expensive, but he had some raw damage. We see workers being picked off. This is a huge loss. We saw this as well when it was Orcs versus Chaos, and the Orc player got in there and just devastated the early game economy for Chaos by killing a lot of those workers. Workers are not free, and he's also killing a lot of cultists here. This is big value. And he did have the Psyker queued up, which is extremely strong single target DPS with spells to kill enemy commanders. And he actually went for the Commissar. Adds a lot of morale, and what else does he do? Just boosts the morale. Generally also really well, does well in melee. Another Commissar over here. Commissars are sub-commander units. Again, Imperial Guard plays a lot of commander units on the field. Very strong units. They can hold their own versus lower tier infantry. And look at this. We just have execute the heretics! Beautiful, beautiful. Again, Imperial Guard's one of my favorite factions to play. They're just very versatile. This Commissar over here, you're going to see him just straight up cut through a lot of these cultists. They have to flee. And playing like this nullifies the grenade launcher strats that Chaos likes to do. Grenade launchers are good versus mass infantry, so normal Imperial Guard play. But when you play like this, I mean, look at how much he has to dedicate to stop this command squad. Yeah, he loses the priest, and he's about to lose his commander, but he can repurchase those. 3 cultists are stuck here. The 4th is right here, and look what's happening. Imperial Guard is capping up the map. Beautifully done. Securing his economy. I would like to have seen this turret over here, as it's very defenseless. He already has the infantry command, but he's casually capping the map up. Look at this. Guardsmen in the Chaos HQ capping up. This bedlam is still happening back here. It's down to 2 Commissars, but with the command squad, you don't even need the commander unit. Just rebuild the guy. And look, there's already a priest coming out. He needs to micro this away. This will be really sloppy if he drops. He's got the priest back. I don't like what's going on here. He needs to kind of pull back a little bit. He did the damage he did. There's no need to stay here. Picking off more models is great, but honestly, holding this choke would be nice. You've already done the damage. Get out of there, boys. Same thing here. Bring this guard squad here, cap this up, maybe put a minefield here. You're good to go. This is just a lot of senseless losses. Command squad was preserved. That's the most important thing. And look, he's teching into the Psyker now. So if we do happen to see, which he was scouted the base, if we happen to see a barracks and a Chaos Lord come out, he's ready to fight it. Now, Chaos on the back foot. Guardsman backline is coming in. If he can get his other guard squad over here, or just a second squad in general, Chaos is in a lot of trouble. There's no barracks. There's no front line for this. These cultists need something in front to start shooting their grenades, start setting up. These commander units, they're here to stay. And there's nothing Chaos can do. The Imperial Guard commander unit with that Bolt Storm Gauntlet that he's using, he could start picking off generators if he chooses. Reinforcing these cultists isn't cheap. Chaos now, I guess their plan here, rush tier 2. I mean, look at the grenade launchers. Devastating damage. This is what Chaos wanted to face. Mass Guard slaughtering. Imperial Guard also teching up to tier 2. 85-30 economy versus 74-20. I like the Imperial Guard's eco a little bit better. Also a little bit more stronger on the unit front just with this commander. But as of right now, if Chaos hits tier 2 first, there's a strong chance they're going to get a more aggressive vehicle out. Imperial Guard are just going to get out a Chimera and a Sentinel. Here we go. This is what I like to see. Put down the bolter turret in base. Push these cultists back. Really keep the damage up. I would have loved to have seen another Commissar besides this one, just to put that melee pressure on. Once this bolter turret goes down, I don't think Chaos is going to be able to recover. This is a strong thrust to the heart from the Imperial Guard player. Really keeping up the pressure. Again, these Imperial Guardsmen, just pull them back. There's no need. Just keep your guard squad commander unranged and just wait for the turret. That's all you gotta do. There's no need to be risking this. There's no need to be dodging, ducking, diving. Just run out. There's no need. Imperial Guard player building gens, again, just reinforcing his eco behind all this. And here we go. Downfall of the Chaos race here. I don't like the targeting of the armory. I'd like to see, yeah, cultist targeting or generator targeting. Keep this worker back. Keep this man alive. He had brought both workers up. Oh my. Oh lord. Who's in the base building right now? Just Larry. He's the last one over here. He's trying his damned hardest. You got this, brother. I believe in you. I would like to see... Alright, he is targeting generators. I'd like to see him target some cultists. While yes, the generators will stop the tier 2 progression. The cultists, if the numbers get too low, you can just rush in anyway. So both are not good. Chaos Sorcerer comes out, the secondary commander for Chaos. So he knows Chaos is tier 2. He's still going to lose as soon as the Imperial Guard uses his Psychic Blasts on him. Okay? Commissar Execute. There's a lot happening here. Psyker needs to use his Witness's Doom. I think he popped it on the cultist and broke morale, which is also pretty smart. I think he should have left this turret as a machine turret. A heavy bolter turret. Oh my lord, I'm excited today! Lots of guard bodies hitting the deck. I don't like that he spent the money to upgrade this to a missile launcher. I guess it's just to prevent the vehicles from coming anyway. We see a Priest and the Mechanicum depot coming down for the Imperial Guard. So he's already far miles ahead. As Chaos teched vehicles, here it comes. Hell Talon's cooking. See, this went down for nothing. Why waste the money on the upgrade? Keep the heavy bolter turret, kill all of this for much better damage. You'll see he's still reinforcing guardsmen. Waste the money. Don't waste your time. Chaos players playing on no information right now. But if you're versing Imperial Guard, you have to know by about 10 to 12 minutes, unharassed, you will see a Baneblade at your front door. So you need to be very careful. The only thing I will say is sloppy. I think this not being capped and this not being capped is sloppy by Imperial Guard. I would have liked to have seen, again, just one Imperial Guard squad just come out and cap at least this stuff up over here under your control. You're leaving money on the table. Hell Talon out. Not much Imperial Guard can do. Hell Talon is pretty good versus vehicles and versus infantry. Look at that. Bam. Big damage. Autocannon. I don't know if it's a satchel bomb or I don't know what that is, but you're throwing money away. Stop going mass chimera. I know it's the meta. I know. Whoa, that's what everybody does. But one sentinel will put this in the ground. Sentinel's a little more power costly, but he's got the power. He's waiting to go tier 2. I think he wants a little bit more map control, see what else Chaos is going to pump out. He knows there's a vehicle depot since the Hell Talon's out. I think he's just throwing money away here. I get it, he's trying to decat, make the Chaos's economy break. But again, he's losing things he doesn't need to lose. Where'd that Hell Talon fly off to? It's over here. I would preserve this as best as possible. If he gets maybe one more Hell Talon, fly it over the enemy base, try and destroy a couple generators, slow them down. These Chimera aren't doing much. Again, he's just taking needless damage. Again, Priest coming in here. That Priest will mess up this Chaos Sorcerer. Look at him running. Get him, brother! For the Emperor! And you'll see the Cultist infiltration. That money is just, that upgrade is just worth its money and how valuable it is. Hell Talon's chasing down useless Chimera. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. See, more gens coming up. Chaos wants to tech up to tier 3. He doesn't have the rec to do it. He's going to have plenty of power, but he needs to kind of branch out. Again, I like that he got this. I'd love to see him bring the Hell Talons over here with a Cultist squad quick and pick that up. I feel like the Imperial Guard is just distracting the Chaos player, and I really like that. Again, he's recapping this, but the damage has been done. He's actually going for a Predator. I really like this play. I like this play a lot. I don't think this is an early Predator per se, but I like that we're seeing a Predator here. What's Imperial Guard is just now capping up. Still no Sentinels. He stunned the Hell Talon and it's gone. Tier 3 is out for Imperial Guard. Let's see if he saved up the money to immediately buy heavy weapon mobilization, or if he stays tier 3, not 3.5. I'm going to keep the Mechanicus Depot selected. We'll keep an eye on what upgrade comes out. Again, still harassing these dirty, filthy cultists. He goes for the Basilisk, which is a 250 resource upgrade. Very ballsy, considering Hell Talons or even this Predator could just drive in and kill it. He has no army. He's got nothing. We see the Sacrificial Circle coming down for Chaos. He could technically go Horrors from the Warp as well and just drop that on the Basilisk. I don't like this play. Generally, you do want to go a Basilisk. If this was a normal, that's beautiful. This is what I like to see. Capping up that relic, securing his economy. He sees as a Predator now and he goes, no thank you, turns away immediately. But he has no defenses. A missile turret here. He's getting it. Beautiful. He needs one more. Something to secure this flank. Imperial Guard has very little army. He's going for the heavy bolter, so he knows it's a possibility Chaos could go around the flank. And here we go. Chaos's army, very scary. With this Predator tank here and a Horror Squad coming, Imperial Guard has 0 anti-vehicle capabilities currently. 0. Not looking good for him. And again, he has to just kind of flee. Let's see if we see the ability from the Psyker to stun this. Do it, brother. There it is. Okay, so this is now stunned, but what's shooting at it? Nothing. Here's the Horrors. So this is what I'm saying. He should have saved this for the Basilisk. He now knows there's a Basilisk. He just took a shell. And, I mean, this is taking nice damage, but beautiful. There's the Sentinel. Where was this Sentinel 2 minutes ago? 2 minutes ago, this Sentinel would have been huge. Priest is coming in, but look at this. Double Chaos Predators. Love to see it. Look in their base. The Imperial Guard is now panicking. What's he have left? 1 Sentinel? This isn't enough to take out 2 Predators. You need like 3 or 4 Sentinels. Forget the Priest play. It's too late, my brother. I think this is a big L for the Imperial Guard. I don't see him being able to recover. Missile turret takes it out. Tech engine, the Servitor survives. Beautiful. CC's 1 Predator. I'd love to see a resurgence of Sentinels here. It's going to be another Horror Squad. He needs to make sure he's got this Priest ready. Beautiful. They get 1 volley off and it almost dies. But we're good. We're good. Basilisk actually pulls its weight. Casterkin were not the right play. I think Ogren would have, but in the sense of picking off Horrors, he's good. 1 Ogren squad is death. Especially when these Predators are getting CC'd. Yes, they won't be able to take the Hell Talons out, But that's what the Sentinels are for, and this is why I wanted to see just one more missile turret with missiles shooting instead of bolters. It would just really cover his flank. Predators actually getting pushed off. Beautiful play here by Imperial Guard. I hope this is another Sentinel. It is. This is now stunned. Predator getting back shots. There's no rear armor in this game, but we can all pretend. Love it. Love the Kasserkin. Absolutely awesome model. And there we go. Both Predators down. That's a 600 power loss down the drain for Chaos. What do they have cooking in the back lines? Another Predator. I'm sorry, 330 power. So a 660 loss. What's Chaos got? Imperial Guard is resurgent. And this is always a danger facing Imperial Guard. They can mount up a lot of cheap garbage to combat any of the other races' really expensive stuff. Again, this Sentinel's what, 150? And it basically took down that Predator. I mean, yeah, there was a Psyker stunning it, but that's a mighty large investment to go down to some Sentinel garbage. And he doubles down on the Predators. I don't like this. I would rather see him... Sorry, so he's tier 3. He's getting the Possessed squad. I'd like to see the here they come, the Obliterators. And I'd like to see him get a barracks, some Space Marines. I'd love to see a Space Marine squad. Even some Raptors. I'd like to see a Raptor squad get into melee, tie this nuisance up. These cloaked cultists always getting value. Here comes the Possessed Marines. I don't think they're going to be enough. And Kasserkin, I'm pretty sure once they get the upgrade, can outrun them. Again, Predator goes down to garbage. Same thing, Hell Talent going down to cheap, mass-produced garbage. We're America in World War II right now, boys. And with the Priests in melee, with the Command Squad and all the debuffs going on, the Possessed are not enough, and that's why I like to see some Raptor play, break morale a little bit faster. Until the Possessed get that Flamethrower upgrade, which can be quite expensive, they just don't have enough, and they're very expensive at 65-30 to reinforce. You got 50-10 on the Kasserkin meat shield tanking. The math just, it does itself. It does itself. They do not pay unless they have the correct support. Horrors are just being shut down by cheap garbage. Horrors are not that cheap to kind of maintain either. I like the turret play coming up on the right flank. Ogrins! When did these glorious bastards sneak out? So these guys will do work. Unfortunately, these turrets are going to make them valueless. You see the unit garrison inside, operating the last turrets. Command squad's just having a good time. Just shooting here. What a messy fight going all around. Go ahead, Cat. You can leave the room. I'm sorry, brother. Sorry about that. Alright, here we go. The Ogrins completely bypass the turrets. This is why I advocate for minefields. You stop things like this. This Chaos Predator, he now knows where it is. The Ogrins are more of a distraction. Here's the Obliterators. That's what I like to see. I still don't think there's enough here. Is he double Basilisk? Very expensive. He's going for the Infiltrator on the Assassin. Where is the Assassin? This is another sub-commander unit for the Imperial Guard. Extreme damage. Especially when he puts his Turbo Penetrator round on. He'll start one-tapping models, vehicles, doesn't matter what it is. Here we go. This is what I want to see. These Ogrins will make short work of any unit in melee. They have about the equivalent punching power of a Dreadnought, and they can reinforce. And here we go. This was wasted. These heavy bolter turrets, mass-produced garbage is going to come out and shoot them down. He's going to blow them up for convenience, but I would even advocate run by and finish this Predator off, and then do some damage, take the Demon Pit out, do something. He gets the Flame upgrade on his Possessed. Lots of battle, but here we go. The Kasserkin just get their Invincibility upgrade on their Priest, and they're shut down. They're meaningless. Yeah, the Flamethrower broke the morale on this squad, but there's an Assassin. I don't even think he knows this is here yet. And there they go, down they go. Vincent gives the GG, and he is kicked out. Our Geometry major in college, he wins it. Nice little game here. Like to see the Kasserkin gameplay. Oh, the Possessed are still trying, but look at that Priest when he gets in there with that chainsaw. Wah! Down it goes. Obliterators are still trying to push. There's no detection here, but look what's rampaging on his other flank. You can't do this. Basilisk can shoot over the map if they really chose to. and that's GG. Really like the Imperial Guard's playstyle there. It highlights a lot of the utility you can do with Imperial Guard. If you get your commissars in the right spot, they're a nightmare. They are very expensive though. I want to say it's 80-40 for a commissar produced out of the HQ. So that could be really expensive early game. It'll slow your eco down. But as you can see, Chaos had no real answer. Again, I would have loved to have seen a Barracks play. I would have loved to have seen a Chaos Lord come out in addition to that Chaos Sorcerer. I mean, what did he really get out of Tier 3 that he had to rush to get? Obliterators? They didn't have much of an impact. The Possessed Squad? What did that really get him? You know, this is my one complaint with Soulstorm. Sometimes it's better to kind of flesh out your Tier 2 and maybe your Tier 1 an extra minute or so. I always feel like everybody rushes to Tier 3 and then that's it. What do they got? They don't have anything. You know, battle's over. Map control's done. So overview, actually Chaos took the military gauntlet. They killed more, which is to be expected. They lost the least. You know, average stuff here. Resources, look at this. Geometry, gathered almost, what is that, 1,000+ resources more, requisition. Gathered more power than Chaos. This is an interesting stat. Chaos wants as much of this to rush to Tier 3 as possible, so it's cool he gathered more. The technology. And yeah, that was it. So, if you enjoyed, everybody, please like the video, subscribe, let me know if you want to see more of. If you want to see specific matchups, I'll look for them. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next time.